Yep, that's everything. So that is all of that. So mostly fairly low value stuff, but it all adds up. Yeah, so there's not much from all of that Shadows of Brimstone. Do you remember when it was laid out on the table and it covered the entire table? What's that noise? Oh. Well, hello. Welcome back to the chaos. Good to see you. It's a Monday and yeah, here we go again. Thank you so much if you joined us for the auction last night, and thanks again to George for putting all of those things up for sale. So we wrapped up the charity fundraiser last night and we went past £5,000 raised, which is incredible. Yeah, really happy with that. The response has been fantastic and we raised way more than we imagined. With that in mind, yeah, I didn't have, let me just put this down somewhere, hang on, perch that there. I didn't have the address to send out all of the eBay merch that we auctioned off the weekend before, including these hats and all this stuff on here, pin badges, sweets, all sorts of stuff that we have. We auction those. Andy, hi, thanks for getting in touch and thank you for the purchase. Really appreciate it. Also, now I've got to move this again. Hold on a minute. Perch that under there. Hello to Elaine, who saw the Duplo in a recent video. Got in touch and we did a deal on that. And I showed very briefly in a video recently a whole load of wool. Let me show you a bit closer. So there's these great big green ones in here, loads and loads of green, and then tons and tons more in there. It's actually about 50 balls of various different wool. And Sean got in touch and said, is that for sale? Because I think I'd like it. And we basically did a deal on that. So that's all going out today as well. All of the wool has gone, which is fantastic. Thank you so much, Sean, for getting in touch. Yeah, so there's 3 things that are going out before we've even looked at eBay. So I'll open the laptop, take a quick look, see what we have to find, and then we'll find it all. And I'll have to get busy shipping it all out. We've had a busy day already today. It's already getting a bit late and I need to get all this stuff packaged and dropped off. Typical me. Right, let's have a look. Right, so here we go. We need all of those bits, all of these bits, these, and so 22 for a total of 507.67. Now I was about to put you in your tripod and perch you up here and realised that where Andrea's been sorting stuff for the flea market, we did 2 flea markets over the weekend, by the way. Saturday, you may have seen the video I made on Sunday. We went back on Sunday. So we were busy over the weekend, but stuff that didn't make it to the flea market but is going to go on eBay has been kind of dumped on here where I normally perch you. So I'll have to quickly make some space on here. Right, there we go. I've made a hole for you. Let's point you that way. Okay, there we go. So we will whiz through all these bits and bobs and find them. And if you are new here, hello, you are very welcome. My name's Nick. I sell stuff on the internet. This channel is all about how we do that to pay the bills. So a bunch of stuff is sold. As you saw, not an amazing total compared to some of the weekends we've had recently, but we did do the flea market, so we had that income as well. So all in all, not too bad. So first thing, if we go down to the bottom, is more of this 15-in-1 multivitamins for dogs. I think actually there was another one. I'm sure I saw one come in. Hang on, let me refresh. There it is. I knew I had a notification. So we've actually sold 2. These are on at £10 each. So I'll grab 2 of those. There you go, leaving 1 left. Those have not taken long to sell through. Good stuff. Right, let's go back down to here. Right, do you remember when I was last talking about communicate with your buyers, have a conversation? it really helps to generate sales. And I had a chat with somebody who's coming to the UK to stay, and they've been buying these Kingdom Death Monster packs, and I'm sending them to the location where they are staying in the UK while they're here. So they bought 3 sets that I think I showed in that last video, and then went on to buy this one, Dragon King, one of the open box ones, for 70, and Lion God, the last sealed one, for 60, well, 70 all in. So 270s, what's that? Another £140 worth going to that same buyer. So if I didn't have that conversation with them and explained, if you change the address on the order and then it's a UK address, I'll happily just send the stuff to a different UK address and you can pick it up when you're here. Yeah, that's been really fruitful. So let's find those 2. So Lion God and one of the 2, I might have to have a closer look. We've got 2 of the same packs here, but they're both open. Slightly different conditions. So I'm going to have to get those down and check. I might have even labelled them, I can't remember. But we can grab this, the last of the sealed ones. So I've now only got 1 of those left once we've worked out which one of the open ones it is. So yeah, really happy with that. So I'll pop this one down here. Good stuff. Right, then we've got Sam Smith album. Now, didn't 2 of these go? Yes, another one there. I think that's all I've currently got here. I took some of these. These were from a big haul of sealed CDs I picked up locally. The last 2 that were on eBay have gone at $4.50 each. I took 3 or 4 down to the booth. I don't know how many are sold down there. I think if they're not selling down there, I will add them to this listing and put them on eBay because they're selling quite well. So 2 of those. Then we need Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay Character Pack, 50 sheets. Character Sheets 1. It should be labelled because I had 2 of these. So in here, let's move these. These are cool. These are British Airways White Company little, I think there's like headphones and toothpaste and toothbrush and little like night mask thing in there. Little complimentary packs for British Airways. I don't know if they have any value really. I haven't looked them up. So somewhere here, character pack. Right, hold on. That is number 1. There you go. So that's it. Let's see what this sold for. Yeah, character sheets 1. 20. Oh, things are falling off the shelves. Hold on. Lay those down again. So there we go, £23. That one's gone. We had 2 of those. Next, the Beach House album has gone. And the same buyer has also bought the, I thought it was the last pack. It says not available. I've got 1 more in there, so I'll have to adjust that. So another pack of these cables, these SATA cables, and then this Beach House Teen Dream album has gone to the same buyer. That's nice. £9 altogether. Then we've sold a mug. Andrea went through and listed a whole bunch of mugs a few weeks ago, and they've been ticking along nicely. This little C, it's an M&S thing, so no real value in it. £12 all in on the mug. Let's perch that up there. Then Pathfinder books. This was a nice order. I bundled 4 together of these bestiary books. So bestiary 1, 2, 3 and 4 is a job lot, and they went at 55. I think that was an offer I sent out. They were listed slightly higher, but yeah, happy with that at 55. So these great big chunky hardbacks, can I pick them all up with one hand? Just okay, there we go. So as you can see from the spines, bestiary 1, 2, 3 and 4. So £55. I mean, that is heavy. That's got to be 6 kilos or more. But yeah, happy with that. Pathfinder books have picked up. I ended them, did a sell similar on them all, looked into the prices, tweaked those where I needed to, and as you can see on the shelf now, lots of gaps because they've been selling through, and the Warhammer is nearly all gone. All good. I need to have another push. If I just show you down here, we have plenty of books to work through, so yeah, plenty of unlisted ones to plough through when I get the time. Right, an A1 phone screen protector. Oh, actually, they've bought 2 for £14. So 2 of those to the same buyer at £14. The Fuggler. Thank you for getting in touch. The Fuggler has gone to a viewer. These ugly teddies, I don't know if they make them anymore. There are a few of these that hold some value. I don't know if they were limited edition ones. This isn't a particularly valuable one. I think he was on at 10 or something, and then he went on an offer 8. So what's the name on the order? The name on the order is K. So thank you very much for getting in touch. Really appreciate it. You bought something else from us. I can't remember what it was, but this guy is gonna, was it another plush you bought? I don't have the message to hand, but thank you so much. The Fuggler will be on his way to you shortly. Oh, we sold the Sonic, right. £15 all in for this little Sonic on a skateboard. He's a little remote control, kind of a cheap thing, but it's Sonic branded. It's an officially licensed product, so there is a market for it. That went for 15. Right, let's whiz through the rest of these. Right. Oh, this was a nice order. Same buyer bought 2 of the Warhammer books. Wow, they are going well. I've only got a handful left now. So we need Lure of the Lich Lord, £45, and the 1,000 Thrones for £59.99. So what's that? £105 for 2 books. Right, this one's on top. The 1,000 Thrones. That's one. That one down there. Not that one. It's this one. There we go. So this one was 45. The one we just picked down there was 60. 105 total. No shipping on that. It's free shipping. So 105 all in for the 2 Warhammer books. Okay, right, something a little bit different. Vintage Wedgwood Crystal Teardrop Christmas 1977 paperweight. That should be A4. Yep, here it is. You can't see. One of those. Listed, I think, at £12.99. It's gone on offer at 10. No problem. Good to see it go. And Ed Sheeran, still got lots of these. They are going out at £4 each. Phone case B3. We have tons. You can see right in that corner, that's all the same. Not these books here. In fact, I'll move those off now. I've got some space. All of those. There's 3 layers of it. It goes back, I don't know how many. Let's have a look. 86 on that listing. Looks like there's more than 86 in there, to be honest. One of those gone. It's going to take me forever to clear those. Next, Shadows of Brimstone. Right, I got those last few little packs listed, and we've sold. Is it the same buyer? No, different buyers. Yeah, Stone Shaman and Wandering Samurai. So there was a couple of packs from all of that Shadows of Brimstone that I just kept forgetting to do the pictures for. They sat on the side for a week or more. Got them done the other night, and we sold 2 over the weekend. There wasn't much in these. They were just single character packs. Stone Shaman. There you go. So it's got the figure, some cards, and all of the other instructions and bits and bobs. Oh, and the other one's on top here. Wandering Samurai. Again, so one, oh actually there's 2 figures in there. Look. And all of the extras. Pack of cards, there you go. So these were on at £20 each. Gone nice and quick. And I also, that was the other one, this Gambler pack. Also on at 20. But not gone yet. So there's not much from all of that Shadows of Brimstone. Do you remember when it was laid out on the table and it covered the entire table? What's that noise? Oh. I have a dehumidifier down here and it's just come on randomly. Let me turn it off. There we go. Anyway, that is all that's left. So that has sold really well. Okay. If what's left proves to be really slow, I'll just end it all and do one final bundle. Maybe auction it off. Right. Laptop. Here we go. Okay. So, where were we? Here. Oh, a couple of comics have gone for £10. Just to clear, I had a bunch of comics in with all of the D&D books. These were the last couple to go. See, Dungeons and Dragons branded. £10 for those. Good to move them. Oh right, we sold the Disney Moana fish hook. This thing is up here. You can't see it. There it is. Now, does it have the batteries in? Yes. So it lights up. Can you see? You might just be able to see it doing its thing. There you go. I think it was a tenner all in. Yep, £10 all in. Gone. Excellent. Sam Smith we've done already. We've done the other Shadows of Brimstone. Then we need vintage wooden dominoes. Just a very basic little pack of wooden dominoes with farm animals on. Gone for, I think it was 8 all in, 5 plus shipping. Yep, 5 plus shipping. Turn it over, get it gone. And so what was the one? Oh yeah, and then we had the dog vitamins that we picked already. Let's just refresh that. Yep, that's everything. So that is all of that. So mostly fairly low value stuff, but it all adds up. There we go. So that is everything that I now need to get a wiggle on and get dispatched off to its new owners. So there we go. Anyway, I really hope things are good where you are. Winter really is coming in now. It's freezing cold today here in Ramsgate. But yeah, thank you so much for making it to the end. Now, I've been forgetting in recent videos to give you a word to put in. I think the word of the video has to be fuggler. If you are watching, thank you for the order for the fuggler. If you made it to the end, pop the word fuggler, F-U-G-G-L-E-R, in the comments, just to let me know you made it to the end. And if for some reason you'd like to watch this crazy fool talking about selling stuff on the internet, there'll be another video pop up there. Please check this one out, and I'll see you over there in a sec. Until next time, ta-ra!